Hello, little munchkins. Hello. Ah, my back is throbbing. Wait, listen. Wait, hold on. I'm holding it. Oh, that wasn't even loud. Great. Now it's going to smell bad without you guys even knowing what happened. Wonderful. I tried to grab the microphone so you could hear it. It was like a, like not even like a, there was no noise. It was just silent. We're deadly. But anyways, day one of the boot camp of me drawing from your guys' ideas because I ran out of shit. So, today we are going to talk about how to backtest correctly. And I'm not going to lie. This is going, I'm going to give you what I know and not necessarily what you want. I'm going to give you guys what I have, what I know, not what you want, because a lot of you guys were like, I want to know how to backtest using bar replay. If I'm being real, bar replay is not necessarily the best way to backtest. In my eyes, the best way to backtest is just purely, literally going back on a full chart, right? Just going back to a random day, scrolling down and saying, boom. Let's start here and let's just analyze top down and get going. And this is the reason why. First of all, on bar replay, you are pretty much set to one time frame. Because if you go, so let's say you go bar replay on the 15 minute, okay? Cool. Where did this even put us, bro? Where are we at? Here we go. Okay, cool. This is bar replay on the 15 minute. Right? This is showing us 15-minute price action at 9:45. Okay? But if we go to daily and want to see the daily bias, it shows you the full daily candle. If we want to go to the 4-hour and see what our 4-hour bias should be, it's going to show you the full 4-hour candle. If we even want to go to the hourly and see our hourly bias, it shows you the full hourly candle. And then when you scale back to the 15, it shows you the actual price point that you want to see. That's the issue with bar replay. It's not live data. So what I like to do is literally just say, all right, bro, we're not using bar replay. We're just going to scroll back. And if anything, this is good. The best way to test your strategy is through live market. Okay, so if you're like fiending to place another trade, just do this and do what I would call like backtesting, which is literally just spotting examples of your strategy coming up, right? The little aimbot thing that I was telling you about, right? Like right here, boom, liquidity sweep, breakup structure, enter, right? Like that stuff's super simple. Like liquidity sweep, breakup structure, boom, order block, find an entry within here, scale down into the 4-hour. Okay, oops. Okay, we see price draws up in there. Okay, maybe we scale down to the 1-hour, find more confluences in there. This is how I would want to backtest. Not necessarily on bar replay. Everyone asks, how can you do it correctly? It's whatever works for you. Whatever helps you learn and develop your skill for your strategy better. And this just takes time, right? A lot of trading is just individual and personal. Okay, so like for me, maybe bar replay works for you. For me, it didn't because I was stuck to one time frame and you couldn't like adapt to the overall bias. And that's a huge part of trading. If you don't know your daily bias, if you don't know high time frame bias, how do you know where you're supposed to take a trade on a low time frame to? Right? You don't know. So that's odds are, right, when you go back on bar replay, you're probably going to get a worse win rate on bar replay than you would in live markets. So that's why I always like to judge my trading ability based purely off of live markets, right? If you want to backtest, live test on demo using your strategy, but when you're backtesting, just do target practice, right? Boom, go on the daily. What? Breakup structure, cool. What's this? Order block, cool. Enter, right? Like it's these types of things that like you just want to get good at. So like on all those on all the videos of me saying like, oh, like this is how you spot order blocks, this is how you spot fair value gaps, this is how you do this is how you do that, all talking about our building blocks. Just do that repeatedly, right? Remember our homework for the order block day, the fair value gap day, the liquidity sweep day, and the break of structure day. Just do those over and over again. That for me is what works best compared to going into bar replay, not understanding daily bias. And then like also, if you go into bar replay, just put it here. Again, I have no clue where price is at. If you could put price into bar replay and you just like start playing it and you're like waiting for price to get to your area, and let's say you start off and you like see, okay, cool, this is where price is at on the hourly, this is where price is at on the daily, this is where like all of it's at, right? And you make your daily bias or you make your trade bias based off this. But then you just stay on the 15-minute and you just see price develop and you're waiting for your areas to get hit. What happens if they don't get hit and you just let price develop for like a while? Right? Then your whole, right, boom, hourly break of structure. What happens if we were bearish? We're not seeing that on the 15-minute, and we're probably still going to be looking for shorts, right? So that's why I like trading on live market way better than trading actual like backwards market, because one, it doesn't give you like all, it's lagging, bro. Like nothing compares to a live moving market. And also another thing, right? Maybe you do have a good way to trade on bar replay. Another thing with backtesting, it doesn't bring the emotions in, because candles as they're forming, right? Let's say this is a candlestick. As it's forming, it's going up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, oh, right? Creating its wicks, and it's scaring you. That's causing emotions. That's freaking you out. Versus on bar replay, it's going like this. Bar, next bar, next bar, right? It's just going bar for bar, band for band, band for band, right? So it doesn't have like I'm sure you guys will understand this because you guys are traders, but like, you know, when a candle's forming and it's like woo, 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 that causes emotion, right? You're like oh, right? Like, and that doesn't come out in bar replay. That only comes out in live trading again. So the best thing that I would say for you for backtesting, if you can't trade live, right? Like over the weekend, best thing that you could do is go back over the previous week, every single day, find one or two good trades that you could have taken on a pair, and then find all of our building blocks throughout those days, right? Liquidity sweep, break of structure, where is market going, right? Like just boom, envision it. And then as you do that, then it'll become a lot easier when it's time to actually trade on live markets to be able to spot it, to be able to like, boom, it's right here, boom, it's right here, right? All that, it will be way, way easier. Okay, like what's this? Boom, liquidity sweep, boom, break of structure, right? Like you'll be able to just like, boom, instantly target it every single time, and it'll just become robotic. And then from there, you got your strategy, you got your building blocks, you're able to spot them in a live market. What's lacking? That headspace, that psychology. Okay, so, and then once you figure that out, it's like, dog, you should be profitable. Okay, and if you're not, then let's start chipping away at those small little mistakes. Okay, and that's what my goal is to do with the further videos. Obviously, this first video isn't really covering anything that has to do with small mistakes, but I saw a lot of people asking about backtesting, so this would be my backtesting strategy. Relatively short video today. Again, I said that these next upcoming videos will be relatively short because, you know, we've covered the bulk. We've covered the big stuff. And now we're just kind of chipping away at these small things, at these things that you guys need to learn and still understand, that just come with market experience, and hopefully I can accelerate you guys and push you guys through that. So, boom, how to backtest properly. Got it? Okay, so this weekend, you got something to do, aimbot practice, and then once this next week starts up, you know, do your live trading, do it on demo if you're not profitable yet, do it on a baby live account, whatever you guys need to do, okay? With that being said, I'll catch you boys tomorrow for another bootcamp video. Also, my filmer and editor comes tonight, and I want to start doing vlogs every single day for the next month, along with these bootcamp videos and along with trade recap videos, pumping out content for you guys because I love you. All right, so with that being said, peace. I'll catch you.